Hello friends and welcome again to another AFK journey video. In this video I'll be talking about a topic that have been brought up by our best content creator for AFK journey, which is Vulcan, and big shout out to him. I will link his video down in the description. If you didn't watch the video, watch the video because it have valuable information and it will can help the game and the community, which we can deliver to the devs or to the company so they can make these changes or suggestions that they can look upon and maybe do something similar, so it will enhance the gaming experience for us in AFK Journey. AFK Journey so far have been nothing but a joyful, successful game that we're playing it and enjoying it. But now, as you see, as you progress in the game, even in the normal story, in the season, there's nothing to do if you beat the season unless it's the AFK stages and if you go and play PvP. Now, most of the suggestions came and I was talking to my friends actually and we were discussing this, and I watched Vulcan video and I read some of his comments, also are suggesting good points. And one of the points that I want to talk about, and many points, I have like 3 or 4 points that I want to talk about, and they are pretty important. I think if they implement them here, they will have the same success. Now, I'll be comparing this with AFK Arena since they have the similar company and similar concept of the game and the system of the game that is running. First of all, the first very thing that I want to suggest, and if it could happen earlier than ever, that would be a major bump for the game. If somebody asks me now, would you like to do a run or start a new fresh accounts and do like what would you prefer, being AFK Journey or AFK Arena? I love AFK Journey and I love it more than AFK Arena, to be honest. I love the game style, the gameplay, the story, everything. But I wouldn't go and start a fresh account or a new account to do that because I know that there will be a grind and it will need so much time. I would prefer AFK Arena to go and play it. Why? Because everything is available there. The rewards, the system, everything that you need, from resources, from units, the heroes, and everything else. I'll be highlighting some specific points so you understand that. First of all, we have something called dimensionals there. Dimensionals is a big part of the game. As you see here, we have Rem, and I'm not talking about collaboration. This is a collab character. There's other different characters that you can go and get from there actually, and they will boost your progress in the game. So if there was no collaboration, no Rem, we would go for any of the characters that are available there, such as Leonardo, Merlin, and Arthur. These are the characters that were available from the launch or from after some certain time. That will help you progress actually. There are characters, as you see here, they get linked to another unit that you have, a normal unit that you have, even if it's a useless unit. Let's say I want to link it to a character that I'm not using, like Valen. I say Valen because I have him built here and I'm not using him, and at some certain stage I'm gonna get him to that Mythic Plus and he will be linked immediately to the character that is dimensional and he will have the same Ascension tier. Other than that, it will not have anything related to his Legendary Plus or to his exclusive, because the exclusive will be built separately on that unit. And this is what I want to talk about. Will be a major buff to the game. Now everybody that are playing, and I hope that collaboration will happen sooner than later on AFK Journey. On AFK Arena, we have a collaboration with Rem and Amelia with the ReZero. So when you start your account, you build that unit, that useless unit that you don't need. Actually, it was a perfect unit. Let's say Lucius. You built him, he helped you a little bit at the story, at the early game, and then he will not be used anymore. You max him out, then you link him to Rem, and you go and cruise throughout the stages. Now, another thing that I want to talk about, other than the legendaries, or what you call them, dimensionals, is the 3 days trial for new units. So if you have a new units right now, and we have now, if you're gonna go and summon for characters, we have Soren, and before that we had Elsa, and before that we had Floribel. What came up with them is maybe log-in bonuses and stuff like that. This happens in AFK Arena, but it doesn't happen in AFK Journey, the 3-day trial. As you see here, we have a new character in AFK Arena, and this character comes with a 3-day trial. This character will be maxed for the highest or according to your highest tier ascended unit on your account from, I think, Hypo or Celestials or something like that, with the powerful. It will have the same characteristics. As you see, she's have her exclusive at 38. She has already furniture maxed out, and she has I think, yeah, she's at 60 engraving. So we have her max, so we can go into the game and use her actually for 3 days. You can use her free on any stage, unlimited times, until the 3 days expire. And as you see here, I have 2 days and 4 hours to use her. And I'm using her embossing areas because she's meta embossing right now for some certain lineups in Nightmare Corridor and stuff like that. That would be super helpful. Other than that, what comes also with this release of new heroes actually that we don't have actually here right now, which is the bountiful trials, or a trial for that hero. And as you see, it has rewards from stones. If you're gonna go and get a check in my bag, these kind of stones, the normal stones, or the S rank stones, also it can give you a lot of resources. As you see there, there's a lot of there's 6 chests of the small one and big one for the summons. It gives you a lot of summons, a lot of characters. You can build teams from only these, and this will buff you and help you out throughout your accounts, and this will expand your experience within the game. I think this will hype everybody for the new release of new character. Every time a new character will be like, oh, when is it coming? We have 3-day trial for it. Oh, I can't wait to do the trials and get the rewards. I always do that. I'm always waiting for a new character in AFK Arena. Even if I'm not having the resources to build that character, I'm always hyped for the character because it will give me so much resources that I can build my teams and have something to do in the game actually, because it will come with a new map. It has some challenges, some puzzles. It's not easy for new players, not that easy. It's doable, but it's not that easy, so it makes it a little bit challenging. Now, another thing that will enhance every kind of gameplay that you have, which is the peak of times. Peaks of time is one of the most important and enjoyable thing in that game, and it's the best mode I think in the game. Every time you level up and you go to a certain story level and stages, you unlock another map, and these are not just 9 maps, it goes up to 18 I think, or something like that. So every time you're gonna go finish chapter 1, you're gonna get a peak of time. One map, a new map, or the first map. Finish chapter 2, you get a new map. Finish chapter 3, you get a new map. And with these maps, you get also the small chests and the big chest, which is a lot of rewards, a lot of summons, a lot of diamonds, a lot of things or resources that you can build characters early on in the game. So right now, if you tell me go AFK Journey, start over, or start AFK Arena, I will choose AFK Arena because in 1 day or 2 days, you can hit chapter 30. You can clear almost half of the game, half of the content, just with playing the game with 2 days or 3 days. You can go and ask Vulcan, he's the biggest expert. I've never seen somebody create so much accounts. I've watched every single video he did. I laugh every time, but he does the good thing. He go and build the great units for the starting, and he go and clap all the chapters, and he absolutely destroyed that. This is why I love always watching Vulcan do that. So this one is actually a big, this is the bank. This is the bank of the game, of AFK Arena for starters. Peaks of time. If this is, or something like that is implemented here within the game as a mode, that would be absolutely perfect. I think this is one of the greatest things. Disregarding anything that I would say, this is the most important thing that I think that they should implement in this game. These maps, small maps, every time you clear chapters, you're gonna unlock these maps and it will give you a lot of resources. Now, I know that in the world there is resources, but hey, there's also resources in AFK Arena. If you finish chapters, rewards, you get achievements as well. A lot of summons, especially for stargazing or getting hypo and celestials, and many, many more. So I think, in my opinion, this is one of the biggest things, especially when it gives you these kinds of stones that are super important in AFK Journey, more than in AFK Arena. In AFK Arena, if you get the A rank units, you don't do anything, they're just food. But if you get the elite units, that's the most important things here, specifically for us. Now, another point, and this is what Vulcan actually mentioned in his video, and I would love this one, which is the Magician Hat. It's one of the most highly anticipated event that happens in AFK Arena, which everybody loves and want it. It doesn't only give you just rewards, just with you doing your quests. So if we go to questing, what is our quest? Our quest, the normal quest, you just clear the quest, you get extra rewards here with them bounded to them. You finish your dailies, you get these points, as you see here, 250 from these points. You clear them, and with 300 points you do a temple. You get a lot of tickets, a lot of resources, materials for your equipment, for everything, with gold, with dust, with experience. And then you can go to another page and go and exchange them for something else. And these tokens that I have 10 of for 1 day or 2 days, I think, they don't they are not related to anything. These are shop material that you can buy after the event finishes. And as you see, you can always, as free to play, always pick up a hypo or a celestial unit. And here I'm gonna go for one hypo or celestial. No matter if I build them or not, they're also good because they have the exchange. If you build them and max them out, you can swap them in the cart, rickety cart, to get another unit, which hopefully it will be implemented in this game as well. And it will be actually, because this is implemented in every gacha game. Whenever you max a unit and you get more copies of it, and you don't want these copies, you will have to exchange them for another unit, which I think, in my opinion, this is a very, very good thing to happen. So I hope the magician hat or something similar to it happens in AFK Journey. This is actually, I love Vulcan for saying that. This is one of the best things. Now I know there's a lot of other things. There's the Nightmare Corridor, there's also the CR, there's a lot of other events that are PvP related to build like 4 and 5 teams to hit bosses and get the highest scores so you can get the highest things. I hope this will come sooner in the game after we established like a year of gameplay and people have built all of these units. Now, another thing I want to talk about, which is the last one I want to talk about, which is I found so much joy with this, and I'm so happy they implemented this and not the furniture. So the furniture in AFK Arena, it's a little bit takes time for you to accumulate and build these characters to have furniture. Here we have Dura's Trials, and it's only for the season. I hope they add it to the normal season and you can build stably forever the characters with their Dura trials and get these characters to get their equipment or their charms and have them on your heroes, which will give a massive buff for the heroes. If you check all of these buffs that they get, it's absolutely fantastic. I hope that they add this to the normal season of the season of Strife, and we get it normally in our season, and then we can build them and build our units like that. It will give them add boost to them. So the thing is with AFK Journey now, sometimes you get stuck on stages, you need to level up, and even if you leveled up 1 level or 2 level, you still can't clear them, and it doesn't help you a lot, and it's only for PvP related for the proficiency. But here with these, you can also exceed that because it gives you more power and it gives you more attributes and more passives. I hope this thing goes into the season, the normal season, and we get addition of new maps on the new season so we can expand the gameplay. Because let's be honest, we finished off season, we finished all of the entire map. I think we should get a higher map that is at least you need level 300 to get there, or 310. That will make it more challenging and it will be all happy days and more content to the game. But I think absolutely the addition of the charms is absolutely for me a joyful thing that they added to this game, and I hope they add it on the normal days of the season because it's absolutely fantastic. For me, for my opinion, I watched Vulcan video and I wanted to comment, but there's so much things that I wanted to say. I said, let me make a video about it. Maybe it will help, because I know that many people care about this game and it's really a fun game. I'm really having fun playing this game, but so far there's nothing to do except AFK stages and doing PvP, and that's it, doing my Dura's Trials every day so I don't lose the additional charms that I can get. And yeah, that was it for the video. Let me know in the comment section what do you think about this, or there's anything else that you think that it would be more helpful. I think the communication with the devs is really good. Yes, we need a roadmap for everything that's going on because we're going blind, we don't know what's coming up next. And yeah, that was it for the video. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. If you didn't, I thank you for watching, and as always, stay frosty. Peace.